We're live, and no one is watching. But this will be on my channel for future later views. So if you're watching after the fact, hi. This is the part of the live show where no one's watching, so we just sit awkwardly until someone asks us a question.
You just chill.
I'm going to just tweet. We're live, please ask us questions.
Please be our friend. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do, phone.
Phone. Making noise. Oh, it says we have one viewer. Hello, one viewer. See, people start joining us after a couple minutes. 3 viewers. Wow! We're really popular.
There's 3 people!
Okay, so if you're just joining us, please tweet us questions about Hollow City or the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children movie. Because, yep, that's what we're talking about today. Oh. What?
You can send them to Lindsay's Twitter, which is the Hufflepuffle without the E. And then, or you can send them to my Twitter, which is a bookish fairy.
My Twitter tweeted the live stream link in French.
What?
I'm really confused. Is this the actual live stream link? No, it's not. That's when I was messing around with the other live stream feature. I don't know what it is, but either way, we are live and we're not French.
I mean, Lindsay has more of a possibility of speaking French than I do.
Yeah, I live in Canada. I took French in elementary school for 3 years, and none of my teachers spoke French. So what we did for projects is we got a French script printed from Google, and then we had to translate it via Google Translate into English and then perform the play in English.
Oh.
So
my mom liked our tweets about the live show. Hello, Mother.
She likes all my tweets.
Not your mother, my mother.
My mom is liking my tweets all the time, and every time I get excited because I get a whole bunch of notifications at the end of the day, and I'm like, oh, it's my mom going through everything I've tweeted today and liking it.
Yeah. So we have no questions yet. So this is...
It usually takes a second for people to clue it in their brains and start asking us questions, but please tweet us questions about the movie or whatever. Whatever you want.
Oh, now your mom likes my tweets. Hi, Mom. Both moms.
My mom just said he. She didn't ask the question. It's rude. Please ask us questions. I don't think that I can see I don't think we have a chat that we can look at. So if there's a chat and you're asking questions in the chat, I can't see it, so I don't know what you're talking. Because sometimes on live shows, there's lots of chats, and then people are like, "Oh."
Yeah, we haven't figured that part out yet.
I don't know what we're doing. Basically, but we have. I'll just hold up Hollow City until someone just pose dramatically with Hollow City. Someone asks us a question. Fun fact, I just finished this 30 minutes ago. A little close, but that's fine.
We've waited all month for Lindsay to finish.
You know what? I was putting it off because we didn't have a date set for the live show, so I was like, oh, I have time, and then I was like, we should probably set a date for the live show so that I have a deadline. It worked.
It worked.
So, Hollow City, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I guess we can just talk about our thoughts until someone asks us a question.
Yeah. So are we talking about our thoughts on the book first or on the movie?
I don't know. Which one?
Let's go with the book because I'm still angry about the movie.
Okay, book it is. We're gonna chat about our feelings on Hollow City. So I'll start. I just finished it. It's nice and fresh in my brain, and I think that it was a good follow-up for sure to the first book. I feel like a lot more happened.
Oh yeah, way more happened.
Like it was less of a like continuous like one problem and more of a whole bunch of crap is going down, you know what I mean? So that was really fun and kind of exhilarating to read because you're just like, what is happening? I like that we get lots of new characters, whether they're small and
The dog dude is my
I
fave.
love the dog, Addison.
Addison. Such a sophisticated name for a dog.
I love the dog a lot. And then the ending went in a direction I was not expecting.
Literally, I read this at school, and I have a lofted bed, and my book almost went flying at the end. I was like, "What?"
I was just like, what? What just happened? Like, holy man. Um, then
I like.
yeah, keep going.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just said I liked, thinking something would come to mind, and nothing did.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I feel. Um,
yeah, I liked how. Oh God, is it Hugo or what's his name? The kid with the bees.
Hugh.
Hugh. I almost first I said Hugo, and then I was thinking maybe Horace. I don't know. It's getting there.
The one who sees the future.
Yes. Hugh. I loved how he had more of a prominent role in this one.
Yeah, he was like a badass with all those bees.
Yeah. I was like, oh. And then I'm sad that they made Fiona stay back.
Yeah, I was sad about that, and then I was like, I mean, obviously, there's a reason, but like, but Hugh is a badass. I'm very happy about that. I love him. He's wonderful. And then I think
the two girls they met like after the bombing when they were in the bathroom, and one found out she was peculiar just because she like it's like the cover, like she's the girl on the cover. There's like a big hole in her.
I was like, what? Just got impaled. It's fine.
I liked the pictures in this one more than I did the.
Yeah, I feel like the way that the pictures were worked in, it always surprises me because like you're like, oh, there's a picture. Wow, it's so cool how he was able to like write a story and like all of these things they like work into the pictures. It's so cool.
Exactly, because it's like, oh, like I don't know. I'm trying to find my favorite picture because like I feel like in Miss Peregrine's they used more of
It was just pictures of like the kids.
Yeah. I didn't know they had this in the front.
I don't think that's in the front of mine because mine's paperback, but it's in the front of my Library of Souls. Oh wait, or maybe it is. Yeah, it's there. I've got it. I was like, I know I've seen that, but I don't know if it was in mine or not. Yeah, I think my favorite picture was the one of. Where was it? Can we talk about the gypsies for a second?
Oh my god.
Love the gypsies. I had an obsession.
I was like terrified of them at first. I thought they were going to do something bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I found my favorite picture. You know, can't go wrong with Addison.
Oh yes, Addison. Iconic.
Love Addison. But like the whole like the whole scenes and the interactions with the gypsies, I was just like, what's happening? Like, what are they gonna do?
Still trying to find my favorite picture, don't mind me. Oh, this one of Millard in front of the mirror.
I liked that one.
I was like, that's a cool picture. Because then you know that it's like not like he has more than
one.
Huh?
My mom asked us a question.
Oh, excellent. We have a question.
From my mom. Mom asks, "Did you feel the movie was as good as the book?" No.
No, but I did like the movie. I did. I liked it. And I agree with Ransom where he talks about how it has like the same kind of heart as the movie as the book. So the whole like idea of it is there, and because things are changed plot wise doesn't really change that. And there were things that I was kind of like, I could have done without those changes, but I still really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a faithful adaptation in that it kept the general heart of the story.
Yeah. I felt that I could have gone my whole life without seeing the last 45 minutes, but I did not like that at all. I literally was sitting in the theater with my best friend and I was like, what is this? Like, what are they doing? Make it stop. Turn it off. Like,
I mean, I think
I guess I don't think you're planning on doing publicity then.
well, they could, but my thoughts here are when it comes to the end of the movie is they made it that way so it would be entertaining because
Yeah.
the end of the book is kind of like it works in a book format,
But not in the movie
but
format.
if you're going to see a movie, you need more action than what goes down in the book, and you need a more kind of dramatic sequence.
Yeah.
Of course, what went down in the book was incredibly dramatic, but it wouldn't have translated as well than I think what they did do. And a lot of people are saying that it's Tim Burton's best movie, which I don't agree with, but I think that I can see why people would think that because it's a good movie on its own.
Oh, I think it's a good movie. I just think it doesn't compare to, Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, it doesn't. But I can see why people might think that.
But I feel like
the actors.
I like the ending was my biggest issue, just because it didn't stick. I mean, that's just like a book thing that I was upset about. But I thought like the aesthetic of the movie and everything else was like amazing, and I loved how they casted the kids.
Yeah, the cast was really good. Yeah. I really liked the cast. I think I liked the ending, and like I was like whoa, this is cool, but like there was the part of me that was like, this is not the book, and then there's part of me like, this is a really cool idea regardless. And then I liked whatchamacallit, what's his name,
Jacob.
No, but yes, but that's not what I was thinking of. I liked it, but no.
But no.
I'm blanking. This guy, Dr. Barron.
Oh, Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick Fury. You're not wrong. So.
I'm not wrong. Never wrong.
I thought he was hilarious.
I thought
he was a good like mix between a like serious villain and just for chuckles kind of character. Which I appreciated that. And I was so like traumatized at the idea of Dr. Golan being cast as a woman because I was like,
yes,
that's so weird. But then I was like, oh, it's still the same guy. He just can turn into anything.
Yeah,
it just makes him scarier almost because he
the
could
whole
be
time with Dr. Golan. I just kept because that actress played the mom in The Duff, and that's like my favorite movie. And so I was just like seeing her as like the mom and I was like, what?
I'm confused.
But yeah, I liked the children and like the house, like how the house looked. I thought that was really cool.
That was beautiful.
And how they did the loop.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool how they did the loop. So
like also Horace is hilarious.
And I loved him.
He was so funny. He was like, oh gosh. And can we take a second to talk about the scene where it's like movie time and then like Jacob and Emma are in the movie? I was cringing. I was like, or everyone is like, and Miss Peregrine's just like, and like Emma and Jacob are like,
And all the kids are just like, we've been betrayed.
Emma and Jacob are like looking at each other like, what? And the kids are like, ooh, kissing. And then Horace is just sitting there with like his like little grin with his like little light thing, and he's just like,
He's like, I know what I did.
he's like, I just effed up their lives royally, and I'm happy about it.
My mother asked us another question.
Yay! More questions.
Mom asks again, do you have a favorite character? Mine's Fiona.
Yeah. I think my favorite character in like Hollow City that was like not as important in Miss Peregrine's is probably Hugh.
Oh yeah.
Because he was like so badass, and then he was all like upset because his bees were like all because they were all dying because they were stinging people and then dying. And that's something that didn't cross my mind because I was like, oh, they're peculiar bees in my head. They don't die.
But they do.
They do very much die. And so that was sad. And I liked seeing the emotional, like a lot more emotional depth to all the characters, especially Hugh for me. Because like they like in the first book, like it's still kind of getting over the whole excitement of them all being peculiar and Jacob discovering everything. And since we're seeing it from his point of view, we don't really see the depth of all of them besides maybe Emma, because he's directly interacting with her the most.
Yeah.
And then in this one, we kind of get to know all of them a lot more, which is really, really good. I appreciated that a lot.
Yeah. I really like Fiona. I don't know.
I liked her, like she was my favorite out of all of the children in the movie.
Yeah, but then like if I had to pick a character like in Hollow City that wasn't in the first one, I'm going to go with Addison.
Yeah. Addison
Love
Bean.
Great character.
He's wonderful. I think
Chilling.
I
Kid
really,
dog.
I really liked the brothers too, with the echolocation. They were really cool.
I can't type.
Are you alright? Just gonna like retweet myself and be like, please indulge us.
Do we have any other questions? Any other friends?
It says we have viewers, so people are watching, so.
How many do we have?
Hi. 3. We had 5 a couple seconds ago, but I don't think the viewer thing here is very reliable because I remember last time we had at least 2 and it said 0 and they were tweeting us and being like, we're watching. I was like, well.
Well.
I'm just gonna text Jenna and be like, ask us questions, please. She's my go-to. She loves these comments. It's her favorite book. Yeah, but I really liked the twins, or not twins, the brothers, with the echolocation. I don't think they're twins because one of them was described as older.
Yeah.
They were really cool. I was like, wow. I liked the twins in the movie, even though they're not in the book. They were cool.
I know, they're not in the book. It was so sad.
They like turned that woman to stone.
Yeah, just casually.
Casually, and I was like really confused because the whole time, because since they're not in the book, I didn't know what they could do. So I was like, what are these twins doing? Like, what did they do? They just wear a funky costume? Is that their peculiarity? And then
just walk around in this really cute costume.
Yeah, that's all that happened. So I was like, I was just so confused the whole movie, like at these twins. I was like, what do they do? And then in that
Yeah, I was
final
like, where did
scene,
you come
like
from?
pulled up their hoods, and the lady was
That was a great imitation.
thank you. I try really hard.
That was beautiful. Oscar-worthy moment right there.
I know. I should have been cast. Should have just been that woman.
That's just gonna be like, I really wish the live show would glitch up and then it would just repeat that over and over again. One day that'll be a Tumblr GIF and I can't wait for that day.
Oh dear. Let's hope not.
Oh, let's hope so.
I don't want Jenna, stop being lazy. Need more questions. Are you gonna indulge us? No. Wow. Feel even less popular than last time. It's been 20 minutes. I think probably because this is a sequel, so less people have read it.
But we're also talking about the movie.
True.
So that means we're gonna have no one watching Library of Souls live show.
Yeah.
Just be us. I don't. Okay. This is sad.
Let's talk more about our opinions on the power switch.
Oh, between
Emma and Olive.
Emma and Olive. Yeah, I didn't really see the point to that.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me, I think they probably switched it so that Emma could, like, take him down to the boat the way she did.
Probably.
And they were like, that's the only way we're going to be able to do that accurately, like, believably in a movie setting.
Yeah.
But I didn't really...
Wait.
Like, it didn't bother me that much.
Wait, did you see what your mom just tweeted us?
At the side of the live chat screen. We can't see the live chat screen.
We don't have...
I don't know what you're talking about. My mom is telling me that we have a live chat, but I can't see
Where?
that, so...
Read us the questions. I see the group chat, but there's nothing there.
Side, but there's no comments in it. If you're watching and you are commenting in the chat, we cannot see it. So if you want to ask us a question, you have to tweet us, because I don't, like... Thanks.
You're welcome.
Just knocked over a giant board in my room. It's fine.
I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, because I'm on YouTube. So on YouTube, there's like a chat thing right beside it. And one girl asked a couple questions. Did you like the movie? And there's another one, but I can't.
Okay, well, if you're in the chat, hello. Please tweet me or Maggie. My Twitter is the Hufflepuffle without the E at the end.
And I'm a bookish fairy.
Yeah. So do tweet us your questions, or you can go to my Instagram and comment on the photo that I just...
What if I go to YouTube?
Just, like, hang on.
I'll screenshot it and send it to you.
Okay. I don't think I can watch my own live show on...
I just opened it. Oh, okay. Wait, I found the chat.
You found the chat. We're so like not good at this.
Oh no, we're horrible at this. But I had to like actually open up the YouTube thing and pause it because I'm like videoception right now. So there's a question asking, what did you think of the movie and would you recommend the book?
Okay. Movie thoughts. We've kind of covered it. We thought that it was good, but well, I thought it was good, but we were a little irritated about the changes.
Yeah, I feel like we've discussed that. We're a little irritated. And yes, I would recommend the book a million thousand
Definitely recommend.
%. The book is amazing.
It's fantastic. So I'd
But we've kind of been spoiling Hollow City, so like whoops.
would recommend it. So read it. Okay. That answers that question. Now we're alone again. Someone is liking all of my tweets. Who are you? Are you watching? Probably not. You even retweeted the tweet. She retweeted your tweet. Oh, wait, never mind. Hang on.
Is it mine?
I'm confused. Never mind. We're fine. No one's watching. Back to that theory. Except for Jenna. Jenna's watching. Shout out to Jenna Too Good. Except, is she going to ask us questions? No, because she's lazy. I'm calling you out, Jenna.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, those are our only questions. So we've answered those.
Okay, so all of you watching, please tweet us questions, or like I understand you're watching it, but like
check Instagram for questions.
It's very boring if you're watching this and you're not asking us questions because we don't have anything to talk about.
Oh, my mom texted me another question.
Yay!
She said, wait, where'd it go? Did you feel the movie captured the setting of the book? Yes. In that sense, yes.
Yeah. It was just the plot was what was different.
Yeah, the plot was different and it kind of messed a couple things up
For me. A couple of things up. But it was so bad that it was like, it's not even recognizable.
No, it's definitely
also,
it's pretty accurate until the end.
Yeah. It was just the end that was different, and then the power switch. And then as far as the actual movie went, it was a good movie. It's not like a book to movie adaptation that is inaccurate and also a terrible movie.
Not like
Percy Jackson, where I can rant about all of the problems with both of those movies. And
like, I rated a term. Like they didn't Percy Jackson it.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, most of my issues with the Percy Jackson movies aren't even because they're, like, inaccurate. It's just because they're terrible movies.
Exactly.
So this is something that Miss Peregrines did well. It was a good movie. Okay, I need to figure out a way to silence my computer.
Oh, and then your mother asked a question.
Do you agree with the casting?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I do. I really liked when, of course, I'd first pictured Miss Peregrine is like older.
Yeah, I talked about that in my like separate review. I imagined her as older, but like I really liked Eva Green's like
he did a really good job. So I grew to accept the age. I was like, she's perfect, so it's fine.
I know a lot of people had issues with like the cast being all the kids being white.
Mm.
I know a lot of people had issues with that. But I feel like that comes with like every movie.
Yeah, and then also in the setting of 1943. Like, it's kind of realistic, honestly.
Exactly. That's like why I didn't have any issues with it. I was like, well, when you put it in the context of where the movie is and what's happening in England during 1943, like
43. What do you expect?
So
how it's like how the world was, unfortunately.
Yep.
And in terms of the movie casting, they did it accurately for the setting. I mean, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. And also, if you look in the book, like all the pictures
Yeah,
are all white, unfortunately.
I'm
Or
pretty sure in Blue City too.
we don't know what Millard is. He's invisible.
That's true.
He's not white, he's clear.
Parent.
But like obviously I'm a big advocate of like diversity and stuff. I just think that as far as this movie goes, it's not the best place to be complaining about it because with the setting and the photographs the characters are based on, the whiteness, however unfortunate, made sense.
You have to think about like the time period of the movie and how like
And
what's happening during this time.
people complain about Disney characters, most of them being white, but they like pull up like Rapunzel and like Merida. I'm like, Merida is Scottish, so she's like
I know. I'm like really?
like Rapunzel takes place in what, like Germany or something like that.
Your mom asked if we announced a live show on the Book Puff Instagram. Whoops.
No, but no one follows the BookPuff Instagram, so.
How many followers does that account even do we have on that account? Like,
I don't know.
I have to look.
9.
Oh, more than I expected.
Yeah, but no one follows that account that doesn't follow my account, so, or yours.
Yeah.
So I feel like announcing it on there would be kind of, it wouldn't do.
I will post this on my Bookstagram story though.
I don't know why my automatic reaction to things is to. I don't understand people. Okay.
Fun fact, I posted on my Bookstagram story like what channel it's on, but your channel doesn't fit in one line.
Whoops.
The Hufflepuff look and then the S is like separate, so hopefully
They'll get it. Okay, we have questions from Jenna.
Yay!
She says, were there any moments in Hollow City that you didn't expect? Yes.
The ending.
Okay, I didn't expect at all the peculiar animals. I was like,
Addison again.
Again, we love Addison. We'll talk about him for the next hour. I didn't see the ending coming at all.
No, I was like fully ready for them. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. This live show obviously is spoilering.
Spoilering.
Whatever. Spoilers are everywhere. Just gonna clear that. So, anyways, I was waiting for them to like turn Miss Peregrine back, and then it was boom, someone else, and I was like, who's?
I was like, excuse me?
I was like, who are you?
Charlotte, get out. We're live streaming to like 4 people.
Hi!
Hi, Charlotte.
Bye. Charlotte.
Mommy said to do this.
Mom, set you up to this?
Yes!
Don't sit on me. Get out.
I'm gonna go see Kylie in half an hour.
They don't care. Get out. Charlotte, you're ruining our live stream.
Why?
Why? Stop asking questions and get out.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye. Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen. Charlotte's come in or him to speak to Miss Peregrine. I was like, what? Because then when she started being a complete asshole as a bird, I was like, I'm so confused. But I just like went along with the theory of like she's just becoming more bird-like.
And less human-like. I was like, okay, I could see this, like, whatever. And then she killed that very nice pigeon.
Yeah. I was so upset about that. I was like, Miss Peregrine. It wasn't Miss Peregrine.
I was like, oh my gosh.
It was her brother.
Yikes.
Also, there was a lot of death in that end.
Yeah.
Death of peculiar children. That I liked. I liked the ice girl a lot.
Yeah, she was cool. She didn't do anything wrong.
She like was super cool, but then she was
Mom said pigeons are evil.
true. But this pigeon is a peculiar pigeon, which makes it different.
Okay, wait, my mom sent me another question.
Okay.
She said, if you were the director, what would be the first thing you would have changed? The ending.
But I think I would have done something similar where I changed it, but not that drastically.
I still would have made Hollow City make sense.
Mm-hmm. Because they would have had to flee the island at the end, and the fight would have taken place on the island.
And Miss Peregrine wouldn't be with them.
Yeah. I would have made it like more climactic than the book because I understand why they had to do that, but I would have still kept it similar.
I wouldn't have put them in like 2016.
Yeah.
Like that weird loop. Was weird.
That was awkward. Weird.
That was just weird.
Then Jenna asked moments in the movie that you didn't expect. I mean, the ending. Right?
Yeah, but I feel actually though, one thing I I expected but didn't I knew that when Jacob was like going in the house for the first time, I knew the kids were gonna pop out at him.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't expecting the twins to pop out.
Right.
And so when the twins just popped out right away, I actually in the theater jumped onto my best friend. I was like, oh my gosh.
Twins.
There's two of them. And my friend read the book years ago, so she wasn't really she didn't really remember much.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the kids popped out, we were just like, oh God, oh God.
Terrifying. Then
so I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it, but not twins.
It still took you by surprise. Kids.
Children.
Hello, children. Do you want movie 2?
I don't know if movie 2 is possible, honestly.
I mean, I feel like they could work it because I think the way the ending was, it left it open enough that there could be more because they're still in 1940. Jacob went back, so there could be a way that they could make another movie, but at the same time,
I kind of don't want another one, honestly.
They left it in a way as well that if they don't make another movie, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So if the ending was open enough that there can be a second movie, but I had enough closure that if there isn't a second movie, no one will be ridiculously upset about it.
I'm still waiting for the second movie of The Fifth Wave.
Well, we know how I feel about that.
I don't care. You will read it one day and you will love it.
We'll see.
For your birthday, I'm just gonna mail you multiple different copies of the book.
Have the book.
I don't care.
Right.
What? My cat's toy is in here. What is this nonsense?
And then did you hear the news about the second trilogy and how do you feel about it?
What?
There's going to be another trilogy of books.
What? I did not know that.
I just heard about it a couple days ago.
When did that come out?
Tahara tweeted about it.
What? People don't keep me in the loops.
in the time loop.
Puns.
I retweeted it. Hang on. New Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children book trilogy. Hang on, let me pull up the article. Ransom Riggs is bringing the story of the Peculiars to America and revealing more of their secret history in the new world for the series' second trilogy. I don't want to read too much because it might be Library of Souls spoilers.
Oh, right. So it's not the same kids?
I don't know what it is. It's just, I know it's something about America, and it's Peculiars. It's in the world, so.
No, it continues the adventures of Jacob, Miss Peregrine, and the Peculiars by bringing them to America.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Ooh, that's exciting, actually, that there's more books coming.
Yeah, I feel good about that. Like, I haven't read Library of Souls, so, like, I don't know how the trilogy...
That makes me feel better. I haven't read Library of Souls at all, but... I mean, I assumed they get Miss Peregrine back in Library of Souls, so that's not really a spoiler.
That's not a spoiler. I don't think Ransom was the type to, like, kill off Miss Peregrine.
Horrible.
That would be terrible. Would be very upset about that. But I'm into it. New trilogy, yeah. Sounds great. I think that's all she asked. She also asked something that I think we answered already. She asked, if the ending was different in a good or bad way from the book.
Yeah.
Both good and bad. It was a good thing. It was a good scene.
It's like, how do you feel about the ending? Nah. Yeah.
The more I think about it, like, I appreciated it. And, like, in the theater, in the moment, I was like, this is really cool. I feel like that happens a lot for me, though. For me, when I see book-to-movie adaptations for the first time, I'm just, like, so overwhelmed with seeing the characters and the world that I'm like, it's fine, everything's fine. And then as I, like, ponder it more, it's like...
That's not fine.
But, you know, like the first, except for Sea of Monsters. When I saw Sea of Monsters in the theater, I was just irritated the whole time.
Oh, when I didn't even see Sea of Monsters. I remember seeing the first Percy Jackson, and I was like, regret.
Well, I saw the movie before I read Percy Jackson. So, I thought it was an okay movie, and then I read the books, and I was like, it's a terrible movie.
Then again, that's what I did with Twilight.
I read...
Like, I saw the movie, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to read the book, and I read the book, and I was like, ew.
I saw the Percy Jackson movie, and it's what convinced me to read the book, but I was still, like, I wasn't obsessed with the movie, because I was like, it was kind of an okay movie, but the plot was cool, like, of demigods, so I'm intrigued. And then I read the book, and I was like, okay, why isn't the movie this? Because this is better.
Yep.
Shame. Shame, shame, shame.
That's what I did with The Host, too. I remember I like, didn't even know it was a book, and then, like, the title credits, it was, like, based on the novel, and I was like, oh. To go back. And so I read the book, like, on the way home from the movie theater, I went to Barnes & Noble, bought the book, and read it that night.
Nice.
I was like, oh no. And that's when I started reading Mortal Instruments, too.
Nice. I read the Mortal Instruments, like, 2 years ago.
Oh, yes. 3 years.
Or maybe 3 years ago. I don't remember.
It was spring break 2013, because I was a sophomore?
I think I don't remember, but I remember it was, like, near the end of the year.
I just remember
reading it on my Christmas holidays.
I just remember only up to book 5 was out. Yeah.
Same.
Because I remember book 5 wasn't in paperback yet.
Same. City of Lost Souls.
Yep.
And then Heavenly Fire came out, like, the following.
I'm excited for the cover reveal for the sequel to Lady Midnight.
Lord of Shadows.
Yes, that one.
That one. We're just gonna talk about books now, like not even. No one's asking a question, so we'll just chat until people do.
It's like a gloomy day here, so my room's all dark. Like, I'm like sitting right by my. That's why there's a light on me.
Right there, so like I have to close it, because otherwise it like washes out the thing completely.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, if I close this, it's way too dark.
This is artificial.
So fancy.
Just drop the
I have books like all. What is what is that?
This is a ghost.
Oh.
Oh no, I don't know how to get them out of the frame again.
So tired to keep. There's my water bottle. I left my water bottle when I came home last week, and that's where it is. It's on my desk.
Gold and sparkly.
Gold and sparkly. It's Magnus as a pumpkin.
Yeah. I have to like handle it with care so I don't get glitter all over myself.
Let's check the YouTube chat again. Nope, no, nothing new.
Nothing new?
Nothing new.
It says people are watching, so these people are just like watching us and not.
Says we have 2 people watching, and I feel like it's our mothers.
Probably. It's okay. These are fun for us, at least.
Yeah, we can look back on these and be like, why did we act this way? But I think, honestly, we should not do another live show, because I can't read Library of Souls by the end of next week.
No.
So I feel like we should, was Heartless our November book?
No, The Sun is Also a Star.
Oh. Well, not anymore. I feel like we should make Library of Souls our November book.
See, my thoughts here, though, are there's going to be even less people that watch the Library of Souls live show if this is the trend for...
Are we just not going to do Library of Souls?
Well, do we have to? Because normally when it comes to, you know, like book discussions, you do like a first book or like whatever.
That's true.
So that you don't have to read a whole series.
We could do The Sun is Stars. That gives me an excuse to buy a new book.
Yeah, we'll just do The Sun is Also a Star. It comes out November 1st, so it's like the perfect November book.
We could also do The Fifth Wave.
No. Denied. So what we're gonna do then, people?
I guess we'll do Sun is Also a Star.
We'll do The Sun is Also a Star for November, but we're not doing an October book because this is basically October book.
This is like our October book, so the next live show, let's set a date for it now.
Yeah, let's. No, at the end of November.
Oh, and then your mom asked who our favorite character was and why. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a second.
Once we set the live show day.
Because we're professional humans, completely professional. Okay, 2016.
We could do November 27th. It's my last day of Thanksgiving break.
Sure.
Hashtag.
I don't ever do anything, so I'm always free. So yeah, November 27th.
Okay.
November 27th, 2016.
What time?
Probably around the same time as this one.
Okay.
So like 6 p.m. EST
3 p.m. PST.
and 4 p.m. MST if you're a mountain person.
If you're a mountain kind of person.
If you're one of the mountain dwellers, like I.
Okay. In my calendar. It's there.
Okay. I'm not going to put it in mine because I don't know how to make it work, so.
Oh, I use this thing all the time.
I don't use mine at all because I never do things. So.
I do too much with my life.
I just sit in my bedroom. So we're going to read The Sun is Also a Star for November by Nicola Yoon.
Wasn't December Heartless by Marissa Meyer?
Yeah, December is Heartless.
But that comes out like December 8th. But who cares?
It's out November 8th.
That's what I meant.
So it's technically, it comes out in November, but we're going to do it for December because there aren't books that we're interested in that come out in December.
Well, there's the 5th book of the Fallen Kingdom series, but I don't know if you've read that.
No.
No? Good. You want to read 4 books and catch up?
Might very well do a 5th book for our live show. If this is how Hollow City is working out.
Well, I feel like when the last book of Throne of Glass comes out next year, we'll do that one.
Yeah, I'm still on Air 5. That'll be
Catches up.
that time. Yeah. So November 27th.
Okay. Your mom asked who was our favorite character. We kind of talked about that. I said Fiona.
I said, I don't even remember what I said. Hugh.
This is Hugh. And then she says, if you have to read the 5th Wave, I have to read the Winter Kill series.
Yeah, you do.
What's that?
It's my favorite book series written by a local author. It's like alternate history. It's an alternate history of Canada. So it's like super hip.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, you get to learn some Canadian history. I mean, it's alternate history, but it's kind of accurate. It has the same kind of feel as a real history, but there's like obviously the actual story didn't happen.
I like that.
It's really good. I read it in like a day and it was so good. So we should read Winter Kill for something. For January. It's a winter book. It is.
Maybe, but if you've already read it, we can't. Oh, that means we can't do the 5th Wave.
Yeah. If you want to do the 5th Wave so bad.
Ooh, I feel like what we have to do is that. Wait, when's your birthday again?
May.
Oh, right. Dang it. Because I was gonna say for our birthday months, we get to pick the book.
Mm.
We'll have to battle it out. Because we're both in May.
Yeah. That doesn't quite work.
Your birthday's probably before mine because I am at the end of the month.
Mine is the 11th. So
I am the 29th. I'm like the back. Why is the sun coming out? Go away, sunlight.
But literally this is about to set here because it's like almost 5 o'clock. It'll set out at like 5:30.
Ours is chilling behind some clouds today, so.
Oh well. Oh, I mean, we could do both because you wouldn't have to read 5th Wave and I wouldn't have to read. We'd only each have to read one book.
True, but I would read 5th Wave again because.
Yeah, but we have a whole month. Like, is 2 books in 1 month really that? I mean, for me.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to like April.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah. We're like, what is going to be our May book?
We haven't even decided like January or February yet.
We should focus on that. Okay,
We'll
it's
figure those out.
been about an hour. No one's watching. No one is asking questions. We've basically said all we can say about both the book and the movie, honestly.
We can call it a live show.
Yep. We'll just.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching all 5 of you. So we're gonna stop now and be sure to actually come to our next live show on the 27th. We'll be more organized, I swear.
And we'll actually read the book before the end of the following month, Lindsay.
You know what? Yeah, I don't have a comeback to that. You're completely.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay. Peace out, viewers.